Great. Well, thanks everyone for being here. My name is Alys. I'm the Future of Finance editor at Digital Frontier, which is a new tech publication based here in London. I'm joined on stage by Andrew Stewart, Chief Account and Network Development Officer for Thunes. He is responsible for the expansion and optimization of Thunes' global network and leads account management. And I'm also joined by Ed Chandler, Senior Vice President for Money Movement Solutions in Europe at Visa. He and his team are focused on transforming and evolving how money is moved domestically and across borders through a number of innovative new solutions. So Andrew, Ed, we're here on stage all together today because you guys have announced a strategic collaboration recently. So can you tell us a bit more about that and what problems you're hoping to solve with it?
Yeah, thanks, Alys. So, super excited to be in partnership with Visa. So I think fundamentally, we're trying to solve two pain points. And I think there's reference to the opening around cost, opaque, speed. So I think there's two things that we're looking to solve for collaboratively. One is what I would say is the interoperability or lack thereof. And if you think about the emerging markets, the prevalence of digital wallets, there's over 3 billion mobile money users globally, and particularly in emerging markets, they are essentially excluded from the traditional payment system. And so with Thunes and our broad network of wallets, we aim to change that. So we aim to include the underserved or the underbanked by offering them access to the global payment network. And then I think with the digital and the prevalence of digital mobile and mobile money is cost and speed. So we aim to, with Visa, to bring down the costs and make payment speed as much as possible real time.
Great. Did you want to add anything, Ed?
Yeah, I think for a few years now, Visa's been investing quite heavily in our infrastructure to enable global money movement. We talk about numbers around 200 trillion worldwide and about 52 trillion here. So that's all payments that aren't consumer to business. So it's all business to business and big businesses, small businesses. And we believe that by developing and investing in our infrastructure, we really are enabling the world as we see it, and it's certainly not long from now where there will be billions of sellers. And of course, if there's billions of sellers around the world, then this partnership really comes into play. Because we want to enable all those businesses, whether it's one-person businesses, small businesses, micro businesses, or large businesses, to be able to accept payments and also to make payments. So I couldn't be more excited about the partnership and what we're enabling around the world to make it simpler, faster, and as Andrew said, cheaper for people to send and receive money.
Alys, if I may just add to that point, I mean, if you think we've done some research, by 2026, 60% of the global population will have a digital wallet. And then you've also done some other research with the Gen Z in the sense of they are most likely not to open up a bank account or a traditional bank account. They'll most likely be the first to adopt digital wallets. Sorry. Is that better? So I think those are two very good data points for us in terms of who we want to serve moving forward.
Okay, and I mean, you've kind of answered this, but it's about who exactly are your customers and what are you trying to enable them to achieve?
Yeah, our customers, I think both our customers and certainly Visa customers are financial institutions that are trying to support their customers.
Yeah.
Whether it's the micro businesses, the large businesses, or whether it's the merchants or other customers to be able to move money. Both domestically but also across border, and to move money safely, securely, at pace, at speed, and with transparency, and also confidence that your money's going to arrive when it needs to arrive. So, and that's really, really important. We've done some research with merchants. Around 50% of merchants say that they absolutely need cross-border capability and believe they have the cross-border capability to help grow their business. Expand into new markets, new use cases. And interestingly also, 40% also say that without that, then their competitiveness is pretty dramatically reduced, and also they're going to struggle to grow over the next few years. So it's really important that we meet the needs of all those customers between us.
Totally, okay. And so if we could take a bit of a wider look at the market, Andrew, I wonder if you could tell me a little bit about the market opportunities in new money flows and also why you think digital wallets are so important.
Yeah, I think it comes back to my earlier point around that 60% of the world population will have a digital wallet in 2026. But it's about the cost. And I think what we've seen, the emergence of new use cases where it's high frequency, low value payments. So think about gig economy, gaming, in-app purchases. No longer are the big ticket sizes of $100, $150. I mean, you're paying people out at like $1.50. You can't make that economically viable in the current system. And so I think with digital wallets, with the Visa partnership, allowing Visa and its clients or customers to open up these new use cases, be it traditional remittances or this gig economy or mass disbursements. And I think that's something that we've seen grow quite rapidly over the last 18 months.
Mm-hmm. Ed, did you want to add anything?
Yeah, I think so. I think some of the trends that we're seeing is, I guess, what we call consumerization of business payments. So all of us in this room today, we expect a very, very high experience when we make a purchase personally, at home, or we buy a good online. And actually more and more businesses are expecting exactly the same experience. And today it just doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. Today those business payments are still very slow, quite costly. You don't have a lot of choice in terms of how you make the payment, where you send the money to. So as Andrew said, because of the expansion in wallets around the world, enabling us to reach, I think we say there's 8.5 billion endpoints that we can reach between us from a card point of view or a wallet point of view or an account point of view. That's really, really important for global trade to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And again, just to add, I think one thing, especially in emerging markets, it's typically been flow to a wallet, so disbursements to wallets. But we're now seeing, again, a significant demand, particularly in emerging markets where the wallets want to become an APM, so an alternative payment method, where traditionally you don't have, and apologies, Ed, you don't have, card issuance or acquiring is well, it's not that prevalent. So people are using a digital wallet and are using a digital wallet to do e-commerce and cross-border e-commerce. So we're seeing the shift in flow, both obviously continue to push money into a wallet, but using wallets as an alternative payment method to allow cross-border e-commerce.
Okay. And listen, we're trying to keep this session as speedy as the movement of money through these digital wallets. So I'll just wrap up with one final question. I mean, we're here in the City of London, right in the heart of the UK's thriving tech scene. But I wondered why, for you, the UK was a great place to spearhead this collaboration.
I'll go first. I think it's a few things. One is Thunes has got a significant hub here in the UK, so does Visa. So it makes collaboration a bit easier. I think there's an incredible talent pool from a fintech perspective. And again, institutions like Innovate Finance, Department of Trade of Business, it really is, the opportunities are endless. And I think talent for us is a key reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you've said it all really. I mean, it's just a tremendous place to have a location, and we're not far away from each other. So we're in Paddington, you're not far from here. So enabling that face-to-face communication and collaboration and relationship is really important as well, because digital is wonderful, but sometimes getting face-to-face is the only way really to move challenges forward, open up new opportunities and drive the business forward. So being here in London with everything that London brings, whether it's this or others that helps us think creatively and pulls on all the resources around us, learns from others, which is extremely important too, is just a great place to be. Great place to be.
Great. Well, congratulations on your partnership, and thank you for being with us here today.
Pleasure.
Do you have any final words to send off with? No?
No, it's been a pleasure, thank you. What an incredible venue. I think it's the first time I've sat on a stage in such a grand setting.
Yeah.
Certainly one to remember, but no, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Okay. Thanks very much. Please thank my guests, Andrew Stewart and Ed Chandler, for their time. Thanks very much for listening.